Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Kai's Family Channel. Today I am going to be making pasta. So this is the pot I'm going to be using, and then I have the pasta over here. If you want to follow along, you can. I'm going to be using this pasta. It is Simple Truth organic veggie infused zoo animal shaped pasta. And then for sauce, I'm going to be using this sauce. So I get these at like Smith's or stuff, so you can get them there too. So first we have to start by pouring 1 liter of water. And there we go. I filled it with water. Now I add the pasta. So for the pasta, I want to add about 1.5 cups. So I'm gonna go get the cup. All right, so I've got the cup. So we're gonna open this. And now I'm gonna pour the pasta. Now you don't want to fill it directly onto the brim. You don't want it all the way. I don't like something like this kind of. It's not too much, so we pour some into, we're going to pour this into the pot. But before we put it in, we have to make sure that the water boils. So here, I'm going to boil the water. You want to make sure that the flames aren't going over. And for this part, you might want to have adult supervision. You want to put it somewhere about here. So this is good for now. And I am going to wait for this to boil. So I'll see you when the time lapse is done. The water is starting to boil. It's bubbling a lot. So I'm going to add some oil to it. So we grab this oil right here. And we're going to pour some in. Now you only want to pour a little bit. You don't want to pour too much. Something like that. Not too much. Alright, now that we've added the oil, now we are going to add the pasta. So I'm gonna add about 2 cups. So here's the first one. We want to be pretty careful with this. Then I'm gonna get another cup. Oops, some of them spilled. And now let's pour this in. Add a tiny bit more, just to make sure we have enough. There goes one. Alright, so I've added the pasta in, and now I am going to stir it up. So let's get one of these. Something like this works. One with holes also works. So I am going to start mixing it. Change of plans. This one kind of broke, so I gotta grab a different one. So let's use something like this. This works better because the other one broke, so let's start mixing it around. You want to mix it and make sure you're doing it every now and then, just to make sure that it isn't sticking to the pot. You don't want it to stick to the pot. So here we go. We've got it mixed up. And I'll see you when the pasta is done cooking. Alright, so it's been boiling for about 7 minutes, so I'm probably going to turn this off. So, turn it off right here. And we're going to let that sit and let it cool down. Alright, so it's been cooling for a bit, so I'm going to dump this into over here. I have a little strainer here, so I'm going to put the pasta in here. But first, I need to grab the gloves. Alright, I got the gloves on, and now I'm going to go and strain the pasta. You want to make sure you have a strainer in the sink ready. Just pour it like this. One more. Come on. There it goes. So we have the pasta in there, and that's going to cool for a bit more. So I'll wait for that to cool down. Oh, one more. It's in here. Come on. There we go. Well, that guy was not being good. Alright, so I have the 2 plates of pasta here ready. We've got the meat and the sauce, so I'm going to pour these on. First, I start with the sauce. You want to get like a good amount in there. It's a bit little, it's not too much, so let's put a bit more. Be careful, because if it's hot, then you want to get adult supervision. So be careful with this step. Especially with the step where you're actually putting the pot on and starting to get it to heat. So you want to be careful. And I have 2 plates because I'm also going to be serving my brother some of this. Next, we got some meat. So I have ground beef here. Put some on there. Here we go, and put some on here too. And there we go, a perfect pasta. Well, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but if you think it's perfect, then make sure you like this video and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye! See you in another video.